Welcome to the Passenger Revisions video in the Apple OnLine 4.0 Agent How-To series. Remember when changes were troublesome? Well, we are here today to dispel that myth. In this video, we are going to address all passenger-related booking changes. Let's face it, no one books a vacation with the intent of changing their mind, but between hectic schedules, last-minute deals, and the unforeseen being, well, unforeseen, booking changes and revisions are a large part of our day. And we are here with Apple OnLine 4.0 to make it easy for you. And what's more, we have given you complete control of your reservation. If our reservations department can do it, so can you. We understand your time is valuable. Why wait on hold? With a few clicks, you can process every revision that our frontline reservation staff can accomplish. Now, what specifically will we see in our passenger revisions video? First, we will introduce some basic revision concepts. We want you to feel completely comfortable adjusting your bookings, so we will talk you through the highlights first. Then we will move into demonstrating specific booking revisions, starting first with name changes and passenger information edits. Moving on, we will look at adding and deleting passengers, and finally, we will review our change history through the comments function. Also, make sure you tune into our material revisions video to see how to alter vacation options booked for your clients. Okay, let's get started by talking about some general change booking concepts. Why reinvent the wheel? Your change booking itinerary mirrors the itinerary you are used to seeing throughout the shopping process. The only difference are the change options now present on the screen. Let's become familiar with the options, shall we? As we know, the first section of the itinerary screen houses all air information, and once you have selected Change Booking, you will now see change commands appearing in blue. Package bookings will offer a few more change options, such as Change Package and Remove Package, but all vacations inclusive of air will present Change Flights and Remove Flight links. Moving down, we find our hotel information and change options including Change Hotel, Remove Hotel, and Revise Hotel category. Next, we find our Apple Extras as well as the Change Apple Extras icon. Then we have our passenger information. Passenger changes are the focus of this video, and in this area we have Delete Passenger, Add Passenger, and Edit Passenger options. We'll address each option individually in a bit. Finally, we are presented with our Back, Shop More, and Continue Booking options. These options are identical to their functions during the shopping process. Back brings you back, Shop More will return the user to the initial shopping frame, and the Continue Booking button will bring the user to the Apple Extras allocation. As you can see, it's all there for you, easily laid out. Just select the change option you need. Let's start with our first passenger revision. We will be using the Edit Passengers feature to process a name change. Let's take it from the top. To start our change booking process, we begin by first typing the reservation number in the booking search field. Once entered, we click Go to display the reservation recap screen. Locate the Change Booking icon at the bottom of the screen and select it to display a new itinerary tab prefaced with a CB for Change Booking. As we previously mentioned, you are capable of walking through change scenarios prior to actually saving them in the master itinerary. Okay, in the Change Itinerary screen, locate and select the Edit Passenger button. This will open the Passenger Details field for editing in the exact fashion you are familiar with seeing during the booking process. You may type the new passenger name, ensuring that you update any applicable secure flight information, and click Save when complete. I should note that in addition to a name change, you have the capability of editing any passenger information in this field. You can update requests, the client's date of birth, add emergency contact information, and more. Once you've selected Save to process the name change, you will see the original name showing as a canceled status, the new passenger added on, and any applicable penalties for your review. You may then choose to save all of your changes to the original itinerary by selecting the Save All Changes button, or you may choose to cancel the changes by closing the CB, or Change Booking Itinerary tab. Pretty simple, huh? Well, let's keep it moving then. And now our next change, adding a passenger. There are two types of add passenger scenarios available in Apple OnLine 4.0. First, we can choose to add a passenger to a new room or air only, or we may choose to add them to an existing room. Let's quickly demo both scenarios, starting first with the addition of a passenger into an existing room. You won't believe how easy it is. Note that this process works much in the same for air only, and we recommend you first check availability to ensure there is inventory to cover the additional passengers. Okay, so how do we start? You got it. We load our booking, we select Go, and scroll to the bottom of the recap screen to select Change Booking. Next, in the passenger information area, we select Add Passenger. A blowout window will appear, allowing you to enter the required information for your additional passenger or passengers that you are adding. Make sure you enter the names exactly as they appear on the customer's passport, and don't forget their date of birth on the Secure Flight Info tab. Once you have entered all pertinent information, select the Save button. Of course, you could always cancel if you wish to return to the itinerary overview. Upon selecting Save, the Add Passenger window will expand. You are presented with two courses of action here. You may first choose to allocate the new passenger to the existing material using the checkboxes. Doing so will turn a single into a double, or a double into a triple. It will grab any allocated air and adjust all rates accordingly. We'll come back to this screen in a moment to visit our other options, but let's allocate the material and select Save Passenger Names to continue with the process of adding this person into the existing material. Once we select Save Passenger Names, we will be brought to an updated itinerary overview screen. You can see all initial pricing has been updated to reflect a new triple rate. From this point out, we are going to select Continue Booking. We will then proceed through supplement and material allocation for the passengers, and finally, you may choose to either accept and save all changes, or choose to cancel the changes and close the change booking itinerary, leaving your original booking completely untouched. And just as a reminder, always remember that you can send yourself or your client an updated copy of the reservation using the email itinerary feature. Please note that if you add additional passengers to a guaranteed reservation, that you are responsible for remitting any additional payment requirements immediately. Okay, so we walked through the adding of a passenger to an existing room with air, but we also mentioned that there is another option for adding passengers, that we are able to add a passenger into a new room or air only. So how does that work? Let's hop back a few steps and talk through that process. We would repeat all of the same beginning steps. We would load the booking, select Change Booking, and select Add Passenger to return our Add Passenger blowout window. We would then enter applicable passenger information and select Save to expand our Add Passenger window. With our previous change, we had allocated our new passenger to the existing passenger's material. That said, because this scenario calls for us to add a passenger to a new room or air only, we are going to skip the allocation process and just save the new passengers' names. Doing so will then bring us to our itinerary overview screen, and we will note that we now will see the new passenger on the booking, but no assigned vacation options for them. To add material options for the new passenger, we are going to select Shop More and continue the process of selecting new material for the passenger. You will find the same shopping frame as if you were creating an original price quote. Think of Shop More as the old Add Material function. Now take care to add the exact new materials that you need. If you are adding one passenger, make sure you change your default passenger count to 1. If you are going for 3 nights, make sure you adjust your duration. Be sure to keep your eye on the dates, hotel, and passengers that you need to add. Once you have selected the new passenger's hotel, you will be brought to the allocation screen. Select the materials for the new passenger and click Save Passenger Allocation. Then all you have to do is check out the updated totals. The new passenger and their material will be added onto the reservation. From there on out, you can choose to save all changes or cancel your changes. It's your call. Well, naturally, if we can add a passenger, we need to be able to delete a passenger too, right? If you have someone needing to cancel, the process couldn't be more simplistic. So you know the drill. Let's load our booking, scroll to the bottom, and select Change Booking. We'll head down to our passenger info area and select the icon for Delete Passenger. Once selected, a new window will appear asking you to select which passenger you wish to delete. Select your passenger using the checkboxes and click Save to display the updated passenger info. You can see that your selected passenger will appear now as canceled. All rates will be updated and any applicable penalties assessed. You can click Save or Cancel. From there on out, it's your call. You can save all changes or cancel and head back to the recap screen. One last quick tip. If you are trying to keep track of all of your changes, let Apple OnLine 4.0 help you out. Scroll to the bottom of the recap screen and locate the Comments button. Select it to see detailed revision history. You can display all auto comments or even print them out for your records. Pretty nifty time saver, huh? So there you have it. In this short video, you have gotten a crash course on how to add a passenger, delete a passenger, change a passenger's name or information, and even how to check comments. That should keep you moving through Apple OnLine 4.0 for a bit, but don't forget to check out our other videos in the Apple OnLine 4.0 Agent How-To series. Thanks for joining us.